Mitt Romney could and should be invalidated for violation of rule number 11 in the GOP rules. All the information, the links will be right down here. I'm going to put a link to the PDF for the rules that were adopted in 2008 that still count in this election season from the GOP website. There are two parts to Rule 11, and this rule can be found on page 13 of that PDF. Part A says, the Republican National Committee shall not, without the prior written and filed approval of all members of the Republican National Committee from the state involved, contribute money or in-kind aid to any candidate for public or party office except the nominee of the Republican Party or a candidate who is unopposed in the Republican primary after the filing deadline for that office. What everyone seems to be overlooking is Part B of this rule. No person nominated in violation of this rule shall be recognized by the Republican National Committee as the nominee for the Republican Party from that state. Meaning any state where Mitt Romney and the RNC have worked together is invalid without written approval and filed approval by all GOP state committee members of that state where they work together. So this means that any state where Mitt Romney and the RNC have worked together is invalid. Now, after reading this rule, the final sentence completely blows any chance that he has out of the water. And this is the rule. The RNC can't contribute money or in-kind aid to any candidate for any public or party office unless it has prior written and filed approval of all members of the Republican National Committee from the state involved. The exceptions are the nominee of the Republican Party, not Mitt Romney, a candidate who is unopposed in the Republican primary, not Mitt Romney. Also, the RNC will not recognize any state GOP bylaws that allow persons who have participated or are participating in the selection of any nominee of a party other than the Republican Party. This means that Mitt Romney is invalid. I'm also going to put a link to his donate page from mittromney.com. And what I want you to notice is scroll down to where it says already hit your limit, and I want you to read what it says. This is in complete violation of rule number 11. And I'm going to tell you what it says real quick. It says if you've given the maximum of $2,500 for the primary and $2,500 for the general election to Romney for president, you can still give to the Romney Victory Fund. This is what's important. Our joint fundraising committee with the Republican National Committee. They are working together. That is a complete violation of Rule 11. Mitt Romney is going to be invalidated. He should be. Mitt Romney has cheated. Straight up voter fraud. He should be in jail for tampering with the election cycle. Mitt Romney is in complete violation of rule number 11. And that means that Ron Paul is the nominee. Way to go, Mitt. Way to go.